guys, welcome back ke channel ini kan. Hari ini kita para pemain Hogwarts Legacy part ketiga gitu kan. Aku sangat senang sekali guys kita bermain Hogwarts Legacy ini karena ini game yang ditunggu-tunggu oleh sejuta umat gitu kan, dari seluruh dunia gitu kan. Karena game ini sangat erat sekali kan, kental sekali gitu kan, dengan namanya film Harry Potter. Aku yakin kalian semua sudah tahu. Kalian nggak tahu, kalian wajib search gitu kan film Harry Potter di Google guys, karena itu benar-benar bagus. Oke, langsung aja. Oh, kita dapat ini guys, dapat you have received all post. Siapa nih? Bagaimana kakak? Coba kita buka nih. Oh, dari Profesor Vic. Come and see me, I've discovered something in the locket before acting works. Oke, dia menemukan sesuatu di Hogwarts. Oke, kita coba ke sana ya guys. Untuk Profesor Vic, gimana Profesor Vic berada? Kita coba cek. Oh, jauh banget. Apakah teleport aja guys, biar cepet guys. Apakah teleport? Oke. Profesor Vic gitu guys. Hagrid di sini.
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing.
Oi, can you help me?
Side quest guys. Kita lewat aja guys. Kapan kita main side questnya, tapi ini kita harus lebih selesai dulu guys. Oke. Profesor Vic, Profesor, gimana kamu? Tok, permisi. Iya, silakan masuk Juan. Oke. Kita tunggu Profesor. Oh, nggak ada. Tadi siapa yang ngomong lagi? Oh, nggak bisa ngomong gitu ya?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir,
Yeah.
the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Profesor Hecat belajar cara mendefense diri kita sendiri guys. Karena itu penting guys.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oke. Kita bakal ke mana ini? Bawah. Oke, ke bawah. Profesor Hacker, gimana Kak Angga? Mana ini cuy? Jauh ya kayaknya. Nggak jauh-jauh banget kok. Bisa masih bisa. Aduh, kalau lompat lagi nih kayaknya.
Might some kind soul help me?
Lagi? Kapag choose Professor Hacker.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the
Incendio.
fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds
Incendio.
versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Oke, kita perlu menyelesaikan beberapa
You know
task.
where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Swing. Oke,
Handy
complete round
resource
expel
indeed, your
combination
field
practice.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Itu side mission ya, tapi kita harus ke bagi you must learn fire making charm to conquer you guys. You must learn fire making charm. Charm. Oke, kita bakal selesaiin dulu ini misi-misinya kali ya. Executing Complicated of course one. Itu ya. Buat itu gimana ya guys? Coba kita cari itu ya questnya. Crossword. Untuk, oke kita selesai dulu guys. Aku mau nge-pakai itu. Oke. Kita buka map. Crossword. Oke, kita bakal ke sini. Kita bakal ke sini. Oke. Kita selesai dulu side questnya dulu. Baru kita bisa buka chapter-chapter selanjutnya guys. Oke. Mungkin kayaknya kita perlu kayak experience gitu guys, baru bisa kayak buka-buka chapter. Bagi kita sketch. Jadi, ayo kemana kamu?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to
Ayo
it.
sekarang. Ya cepet guys. Kalian sendirian bahaya juga guys.
Ready to get thrashed?
Ayo kita. Ayo. Sini kamu. Maju.
Apologies in advance.
Wah, kamu tak perlu minta maaf. Kamu yang perlu minta maaf. Oke, kita bisa guys. Nambah guys. Soalnya tiga guys.
You're better than that!
Find the ones!
Leviosa.
Leviosa. There goes the way.
Oke, udah biasa. Aduh.
Expelliarmus.
Leviosa.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Oke, kita berhasil. Aduh.
Potato.
Kalau kita mampus guys. Nggak bisa tuh. Aduh. Oke, kira kakiku. Oke, kamu menyerang aku. Aduh. Nah, bakal hiu guys.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Oke, kira guys. Oh, kira kayak harusnya hiu guys. Jadi kayak kau udah kira hiu. Aduh, aku kok repair sih?
Lumos. Accio. Potato.
Ah, mati.
Accio.
Random bagus guys. Ini kita harus kayak pengen merhatiin orang guys. Tahu guys, ini susah guys. Kita perlu guys, dulu.
Levioso. Lumos.
Oke, aduh, ayo.
Levioso. Levioso. Potato.
Cabeça.
Levioso. 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 Levioso.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nah, bagaimana?
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed.
Enggak sih, yang
The
aku
other
kayak
duelists have
game
already
guys.
taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least
Thank you.
surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Oke. Ayo. Kita kembali guys. Sampai ke spell combination practice begini. Bukan. Ayo
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Kita bakal baca kayak gini guys.
Levioso. Accio.
Oh. Di combination tuh. Kayak lagi cari skill.
Levioso.
Good one!
Levioso.
Yusuf. Salah. combo ya guys.
Keep trying.
Levioso. Accio.
Akio.
Levioso.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Oke. Jika udah kau nih, ya saya udah combo.
Assignment's all finished.
Oke. Sekarang kita bakal ke ini. Gravel dulu guys, biar cepet. Yuk, ya gravel. Ya gravel kita akan belajar incendio, berapi. Baru kakak pun gue ngasih guys, tapi kayaknya kita tak pernah pergi. Oke, kita ke bawah dulu guys. Kita belajar banyak hal di sini.
Might some kind soul help me?
Kita bakal ke sini, kembali lagi.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to
I
accommodate.
finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Oke, kita
Yes.
belajar bakar.
I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Kita bagian cek.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Oke, kita belajar lagi guys. Kita dapat incendio. Mana lagi ya ganti? Oh,
Good
spell
work.
selection. Oke, perlu kali ini guys. Ganti ke yang ini apa sih? Aku lupa. Refuse. Oh, ini refuse. Kayak yang perbaikan ini. Ini cuma gambar sih guys. Ini nggak begitu perlu saran sih guys. Jadi kayak bukan yang ini. Nggak perlu yang kayak gitu. Oke, kita akan pergi ke. Ini coba ya.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio, kobongan kan. Kan incendio ke orang-orang nggak gengar ya? Nggak ngefek tuh. Oke, kita bakal dihajar.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Nah kan dia tak bisa guys, nyerang sesama temen guys. Tapi kan bisa, ibu gak bakar. jadi ikan, jadi manusia bakar.
Really?
I shan't miss you.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
Aduh, nggak
I
bijak
would
sama
think
sekali.
that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Bijak sama sekali guys, nggak kayak Dumbledore guys. Baik banget.
That
Ini
man
baik
is
banget.
exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Oke, langsung ke bagian aja guys. Apa ya guys, kok bagus? Gak bisa guys, tak pikir apa itu. Oke, kita langsung ke bagian aja guys. Ya cepat. Di bawah. Oke.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Ya,
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
oke. Kita ke bawah dulu guys. Kita cari-cari. Apa kita ketemu dengan Sebastian? Where is Sebastian? Sebastian.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Okay.
You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Dia bakal keluar malam-malam guys. Section. Restricted section. Crazy.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free.
Okay,
Give it a try.
Kita bisa kayak invisible guys. Oke, guys. Baik sih guys. Oke. Kita bakal pakai guys. Kita bakal pakai. Fix siapa kita bakal pakai. Nah, ini.
Silent as a grave.
Harus game-game guys. Wah, kalau ini berapa lama guys? Tapi kalau kawan wah udah kurang.
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Inspeksinya guys.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Kapag bisa aku main.
Great.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Tak angganya guys. Buka kayak Hughes gampang ini guys.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Pelan guys. Harusnya bisa ngeliat ikat guys. Pelan-pelan, sneaky. Pelan-pelan.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Jadi itu buku-buku yang waktu pertama kali dia dapat gitu. Kalau yang di film Harry Potter itu yang buku itu guys. Bisa gitu kok. Bagus juga di sini. Harusnya nggak ada guys.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't
Aduh,
be.
beefnya nggak gue banget.
Naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell.
Okay.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
kita bakal perbaiki guys. Sekarang kita ganti dulu spellnya guys. Jadi kita ganti spellnya ke
Repairer.
kita ganti gear kita dulu guys. Kita masih bisa ganti gear nih. Ada yang lebih bagus daripada gear ini guys. Lumayan kan, kalau kita nggak bertarung lagi lawan musuh. Nah, style-nya nih, keren. Wah, kayak orang India banget nih kamu. Alah, tapi yang mungkin lebih kuat aja. Pergi guys. Kita cek satu dulu guys. Gak tahu apa yang terjadi ke depan.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
That's it.
Kita kayaknya bakal perlu ini guys. Kita bakal perlu ini guys. Kita perlu ini, kita perlu ini juga refuse. Iya bakal perlu guys. Enggak akan nih. Nggak tahu apa yang akan tapi aku rasa ini nggak bakal mudah. Silver Spectex. Oke, kita pakai dulu ya kan. Kiri-kiri kita untuk siap tempur ya kan. Lagi pakai harus level 5 ya. Lagi pakai guys. Ya udahlah, kita langsung aja maju aja yuk. Kita masih level 4 gua segi kaki tapi
Where might this lead?
kayak gini, kita bakal masuk kemana kayak gini?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Lumos.
What? Fisik ya, nggak bisa kayak gue. Opongan kamu. Oke, kita bisa oke.
Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Bisa going mereka semua. Sakit juga mereka ya, gimmick saya. Jago. Memang nggak apa-apa kalau gini caranya, Pak.
Lumos.
Hah?
Revelio. Incendio.
Ya.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Oh, BO pakai lucu gimana? Bisa lompat gitu.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Kayaknya kita perlu bakar dulu.
Incendio.
Oke, enggak.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oke. Ini apa-apa? Lastly, manuskrip. Oke. Gerakan ke bisa nggak gerakan dia? Coba gerakan dia ke kiri kita. Ya. Oh, kita bisa lumayan dapat 6. Kira-kira outfit kita gerakan yang lebih bagus. Oke. Wah, gue. Cara mencek.
Accio. Levioso. Protego.
Nggak bisa gigi, man. Aduh. Nggak bisa, guys. Jangan. Sakit, cuy. Aduh.
Protego.
Ya, the best way-nya kita aki guys. Aduh. Mampus aku. Ya gak apa-apa sih.
It
Kaki
is a
kita
book
mesti
after
beri.
all.
Yuk guys. Mampus guys. Wah ya. Oke. Kayak buk ingatan. Kita coba lihat. Apakah ingatannya? Siapa ya guys? Ingatan. setrika dari siapa ini? Oh ini yang kaki guys. Siapa namanya aku lupa. Yang di wings itu guys. Oke, jadi ceritanya dia nggak ada air. Oh, dia nge-cast spell hujan. Oh, dia kayak ubah semua guys, baik banget ya guys. Dia baik banget guys. Dia yang ini apa namanya yang buat ini jadi kayak makmur guys. Ini namanya menggunakan magic untuk main.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor
Ini yang
Akan?
lagi
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough
Kayaknya
for
dia
what
ini
you
ke
did.
personal gitu, ngeliat
We were glad
apa
to help.
namanya magic.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Oke. Dia kayak mau belajar instant magic gitu. Oh ya, ke personal banget ya sama magic.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Ini aduh nggak tahu banget nih. Alasan memang. Ini udah malam soalnya kita harus bahagia. Nggak kembali ke kamar kita dulu guys. Baik ke kamar dulu guys. Aduh, aku ngeselin banget beefnya guys. Ih. Profesor Fikas kok. Kayak kakiku kayak kakinya aku. Kakinya aku ngecek pak. Makanya ganti lah. Banyak. Lucu memang tapi ya bukan. Yang paling kuat guys. Maafkan ya guys kalau agak mengganggu ini. Tapi ya tak punya lagi yang lebih bagus. Belum dapat sih yang lebih keren. Tapi ya udah nggak pakai apa-apanya gue guys. Kalau udah kita baru ini. Itu guys apa hero-nya itu guys. Tuh gak punya healing ya guys. Nah, ini bagian juga macam. Yuk. So fit gue guys. Kembali ke Profesor Fit gue.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Iya, guys, aku nggak suka kayak pengambilan kita lucu.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. but you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Okay.
And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Jadi dia bakal kayak keluar ke bakal berbaca ke guys. Okay,
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing.
Dueling metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Okay.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Jadi banyak yang mau berbicara dengan kita guys. Yang mau berbicara dengan kita ya. Orangnya kayak kekengal banget nih jadinya. Side quest and keepers. Jadi aku kayak agak aku lagi komunikasi. Aku kayak bakal bisa gabak kebangan gitu guys.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed.
Ayo kita perlu guys. Ayo kita langsung kita mulai dulu kah. Kawan cari dulu kah. Misinya yuk kita cari misi dulu yuk.
See me in my classroom.
Oke. Bisa buka juga. Selesaiin dulu guys beberapa misi-misinya guys. Kita perlu nyelesain misi banyak banget. Perlu key quest. Yang baik ke Sangka Hall. Oke, kita level dulu guys. Level habis itu kita akan pakai beberapa kembang-kembang presis dulu baru kayak ke situ. Oke, kita langsung aja ke ini kita kasih crack dulu ke isi utamanya ya kan.
There's something in there. I just know.
Bakal ke ruang Siapa tahu kita bakal cari cara ingin bikin potion guys. Kita perlu potion guys.
You're growing Punger's onion again.
Okay.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Yeah.
We do look forward to growing together.
Okay, ayo kita belajar
How
bareng.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Itu yang kaki-kaki itu guys, yang di filmnya itu yang kaki-kaki, abis itu dia nangis-nangis guys.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Kita semaput guys, kalian tak pakai ear.
Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Tarik mandrake-nya. Pecah lah bang. Ya kalau mandrake-nya guys. Bisik lagi guys. Sampai jebol ya punya guys. Kasih rangkapnya. Aduh, itu rangkapnya jebol ya.
The
Udah.
soil should
Pergi perbaiki ya kayak.
envelop you like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Reparo.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Oh, ini yang kaki guys, yang pakai
Let's
spellcaster
see how
buat
to
apa gue.
balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy, or
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Dia bakal bisa gabung
What say
potion
we
guys itu
branch
guys.
out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Ya, harus lagi kayaknya nge-accept. Dia bakal
Hello.
gigit.
Saw you on your way to
Hello.
Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
Oh, Leander.
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up
Chinese
these stairs will
chomping
take us there.
cabbages.
But
Oh.
your lead.
Ada cabbage yang bisa
Nice
ini.
work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was... Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Grab a few... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Gigi with the cabbage.
Look at that! Belching on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Graphicsnya jika graphicsnya oke. Kita perlu healing gue. Wilken itu gue. Aduh, dia nggak punya lagi nih. Gak bisa.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Professor.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oke, Kika, aku ngerti. Oke. Lumayan ya guys, kayaknya guys. Ini juga bisa buat kita nge-heal juga kan.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and
Kita akan ngapain? Pushing class guys. Oke. Kita bakal nyelesain pushing class dulu ya guys. Habis itu kita bakal pushing class. Ini bakal penting sih buat kita guys. Jadi paling enggak. Kok hilang? Pegang quest. Pushing quest. Oke, kita back. Ya, aku mau ke pushing quest guys. Aku perlu pushing soalnya.
This cannot possibly be difficult.
Ayo, kita ke pushing.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Oke, kita sudah di pushing class. Baik guys.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
As
fifth years, you'll be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You'll begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Aku buat yang banyak kayak potion itu. Agak pengen.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be
Setelah kita
disastrous.
aduk-aduk ya kan, kita kasih aku. Oke, kalau dicampur-campur. Kayak kita kayak ini ya, kayak bikin masakan. Diaduk, dicampur-campur kan saus bumbu.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Kita perlu buat apa? Kita cuma dapat satu weekend-weekendnya.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Dia mau juga kita ambil.
I'll get you the
coba
Fwooper
ya guys,
feather,
kita
as long
ambil.
as you're
Aku
certain
penasaran
Sharp
apa yang
won't
dia
miss
mau
it.
buat.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Oke. Kita sekarang ngambilin apa yang dia mau guys. Kita penasaran juga.
Your potion stations organized.
S finger. Oh ini Book Finger. S finger X. Okay.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Wah, dia mau buat apa ya? Lusui masih ada lusui. Kita bakal ke ini.
Efficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Jus, kita ngiris, kita perlu. Okay, here we go.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to.
Apa lagi? Ya elah. Dia buat macam doang.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Siapa pakai kaki ya? Oke. Kita akan balik ke... Oke. Ini apa misinya next ya? Apa misi selanjutnya kita? Oh, oke. Mungkin kita akhiri dulu kali ya, sampai sini dulu kan. Nextnya bagi kita guys. Oke guys, sampai di sini dulu gitu kan. Dari apa namanya party kali ini gitu kan. Hogwarts Legacy. Ya, lagi kita sudah sneaky gitu masuk ke library gitu kan. Ya meskipun ada yang sedikit ganggu kita kan, menghalangi kita cari. Tapi gak apa-apa gitu kan. Saya juga mungkin kita juga kehabisan gitu kan, banyak potion kan. Hari ini kita juga sudah belajar banyak sekali gitu kan, untuk membuat potion gitu kan. So, daripada lama-lama, bye!